The first thing I want to tell you about second is the full moon in Pisces, which is you're going to have time to reflect on everything that went awry in August, and it's going to really give you a chance to use your spirituality and your practicality to get back on track. And once you've just reflected on all of it, you're going to move forward. And that's what this month is about, is onward and upward, moving forward. It's got a direction to it, and it's a good direction. And speaking of direction, we also have Saturn and Uranus that is going to have aspects with your true node. Now, your true node is something where you really work on yourself. It's letting go of things, from the past with your south node, and really conquering things in this life where you feel like you need to make some strides, and you need to make some movement happen for you, and that's going to help you personally in your personal life. And it's, this, you got Saturn and Uranus really trying to help you become a stronger person, okay? And then by the time we reach September the 17th, we have a new moon in Virgo. That is going to give you time, and when this happens on September the 17th, to really put down a new routine. So you might get like an app on your phone that helps you with your workout, helps you eat better. You might, set your alarm for going to work a little bit earlier so that you can get more things done. And it's just about preparation, and it's also about evaluating situations with a lot more confidence too. Okay, so this is a really good month for just moving forward and having really good energy. So then what I did was I picked out the decks of cards that gave me the most energy, that really wanted to open up this story. And the first thing that I noticed is that because this month has so much direction to it, that you're really going to need some guidance. And so the spirit animals are definitely the best guidance that you can have. And it's so uncanny, like how just dead on this deck can be. Like, it always exposes the truth. It's always the right animal at the right time. It always has the right story. And so, I think people should use this deck a lot more often to really understand what needs to happen for themselves. And so let's just find out what your spirit animal is for the month of September. Okay. Let's see, Leo, what are you going to get for the month of September? This one. Okay, so your spirit animal is, you don't say, the lion, okay? Be generous in your spirit. I told you these are so real and uncanny. You saw me, shuffle that deck and pull this card out. I'm not a magician or anything. This is really trippy stuff, okay? So basically be yourself. Leo, this month, guide yourself. Do what you do. Do it your way, and that's going to be the best way. So you have this lion spirit. Ooh, that was so crazy. And when I felt it too, I was like, oh, this card's got some heat on it. So that is just bizarre. Okay. I love just shocking myself. Okay, so next I am going to tell you more of your story by using the Rider-Waite deck. And if you want to hear more about your story, please type down below, I want to hear my story, and also receive this message and receive some blessings. And so when I use the Rider-Waite deck to tell the story, it's very metaphysical, and then I also can add the celestial cards to it so that I can find out what's cosmically going on. So it all ties together, and sometimes the stories match. Like the last reading that I did for Cancer, it was like both the cosmic and metaphysical had the same story to tell. So interesting. Let's see what's going to happen for my lovely Leos. My lovely Leos. Okay. So Leo, what's your story for September? What is your story for September? Now, I know these cards are hard to see, but I'll tell you about them And I'll turn them up. So I'll turn them so you can see them. But first, I'm going to turn them so I can see them. So, okay, first you got the Three of Pentacles upside down, the Eight of Pentacles right side up, and the Nine of Swords right side up. Then over here, boy, I get this High Priestess card a lot today, and also this one. You have the High Priestess right side up, you have the Four of Pentacles right side up, and you also have the Page of Swords right side up. Which is crazy because these cards have been showing up for the other signs, which also tells me that going around the zodiac wheel, these things are very similar with what the planets are trying to tell us. It's all interconnected, so a lot of times the same cards will come up. Okay, so but you did get different celestial cards here. So the first one is the Three of Pentacles, and it's upside down. So this tells me that recently you probably lost an opportunity or you missed an opportunity to venture with, do some sort of new venture with a partnership or a unionship with some different people, and you're kind of second guessing it, wondering why that happened, or you may not even know that you missed an opportunity, but the stars are telling you that you are. And one of the reasons why is because of Capricorn energy and Taurus energy here. So that means it probably had something to do with you wanting more free time for yourself instead of working all the time. So maybe one of the opportunities, maybe you passed something up that could have made you some extra money just because you were like, no, I can't, I don't want to do anymore. I want some extra free time. So then you also had the Eight of Pentacles that's right side up. So this card is telling me that you're tenacious, you're persistent, you know what direction you need to go in, you know how to get your pentacles. You're using your talents that your parents taught you. This card has a lot of Saturn energy in it. And also you have this Virgo energy, meaning that you know how to work, you know how to put the work and put the time in. So even if you miss this opportunity here, I'm guessing that you're still going to be okay. And then you also have the Nine of Swords, which has the Gemini energy in it, and the Canis Minor, meaning that, you know, with the Nine of Swords, you're chasing something and you're trying to manifest something. And that's why you also got the Nine of Pentacles, because you're not quite there. So, but that's okay. I mean, usually people chase something for the rest of their lives, whether it's more money, whether it's more freedom, whether, in this case, it's probably more freedom. And you're just trying to be happy with this, is what this card is telling me. And then over here, with the metaphysical story, you stand in your power. You are the High Priestess. You have intuition. You have knowledge. You have wisdom, and you are connected, to yourself, to the metaphysical world. You probably have a lot of really good crown chakra energy. I feel that too. And then also you have this Page of Swords energy, meaning that you come at things with good communication, with fresh communication, like a young communication, interesting, fun kind of communication, and that helps you cut through other people's personalities and their quirks and their hang-ups, and when you're able to just dance around that kind of stuff. But there is this card here that's telling me that in the back of your mind, you may still be sort of thinking that you got to hang on to everything you have, so you might be sort of fearful of losing money at this time. But you might have made your mind up that you know how to get money, you know how to manifest it if you need it. So don't be afraid. Don't worry. I mean, don't go spend frivolously. Oh my God, is that a word that I can't say? I never noticed that, or maybe I'm just really tired. I have no idea, but excuse me for that. Frivolously, okay. I don't even know if that's right. So anyways, don't do that. Don't do this. Okay, so now we have your story. So it looks like maybe you just want more free time, but you are a little worried that you need to hold on to your money, but you're always able to manifest money and you know how to get it, you know how to do it, you know how to chase it. So I think you're going to be fine. So, but let's just see with these energy cards if it gives us some sort of clarification and tells us, you know, what kind of energy is going to either be a blessing for you or solve a problem for you, or whether it's going to give you some sort of warning. So let's just find out what's going on here. Okay. Don't type down below frivolously. Or maybe everyone will type it in and then I'll feel really silly, but it'll also be really, really funny. And I think Leos would probably do that for me. Okay, all right. So, or you can even put like the pronunciation of it down there below just so I can say it better next time. All right, let's see. What is your energy card? This one, the one on top. Okay, so a woman holding a coin. So again, that goes back to you always have this ability to make money, possess money, to stand in your power and get money. You have this very regal way about you, but it's also very likable and lovable because, as you can see, she's a very likable, lovable person, and maybe I just need some water, and that's what you are. So. Again, this totally makes sense. I like the little cat there too. So again, we have more of this feline energy in there. So you're tenacious. You're not afraid to make a leap. So there should be no worry in your mind at all. In September is this time for you to actually step back, have more free time for yourself, because that's definitely what this is telling me, and not be worried about it. And then also just be your fun-loving self. And if you get into a situation where you feel like your funds are running low, then just be the lion and just, work your way back up to the top or scratch your way back up to the top just like you always do.